Hello, Soul Path Traveler. It's so wonderful to connect with you. So appreciate each and every one of you. And I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for leaving your comments and what you share about your path and all your appreciation. I so appreciate you. So we're going to be tuning in for the week. A very interesting energy this week. Perhaps also because of the retrograde, and we have multiple retrograded planets, there's a lot about digging deep into the subconscious and changing patterns, changing relating patterns, creating a new matrix, a new way of connecting and relating. So we're going to dive in, and I'm going to connect more to the universal energies and see how they're playing out for you, and also get a read on the Akashic to see what is forming in from your blueprint is the best way to put it, from the Akashic. So this will be soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Then I'm going to be clarifying with the tarot, which is the Book of Shadow, which is as above is so below. So we're going to get a look at the universal energies, or the energies from heaven, the etheric, what's happening in the Akashic, what's happening universally, and how is this going to be affecting you individually on the earth plane in everyday living. How are you handling these energies, and how are these energies going to be affecting you? How are these cosmic, cosmological, universal energy patterns going to be affecting you on a personal level, in personal parts of your life? So we'll look at what house, what area, what energy you need to align with, maybe what energy you have too much of, and what is shifting for you this week. All right, so take a look. I'm going to just pause here and just see which one is calling you. And we'll start with soul story number 1. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push these. The weeklies, usually I read straight through. Monthly and other readings, I will pause the video. But let's look at what's happening at soul story number 1. Okay, the zodiac sign Cancer. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family or a mother and child. The planet is Mercury. How you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Right away, I'm getting also a lot with the relationships with you energetically. So again, we're going to clarify with the as above is so below. But let's see what's coming up. Oops, that's interesting. The Argonite just turned over, and this is about breakthrough. It's also about dealing with anger, about releasing anger. Boy, this little guy wants to, I got this on Energy Muse. Loving this. This has the most amazing energy, Argonaut. Well, anyway, I want to come in your reading, so let's leave it over here. Oh, proposal, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Then the chakras, you've got the solar plexus, universal light coming in. Holistic health. Relationships, sacral, and the house, 7th house. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. Okay, so that's, hope you can still see this. I'm trying a new angle here. All right, soul story number 1, a lot going on with you for relationships the whole rest of this month. And I'm going to say actually the next 3 to 6 months. You may be also working in regards to contracts. What I'm also getting, legal dealings or proposals. Maybe some of you in a book proposal, you're putting something together, or working with an agent or some kind of liaison. Wow, there's a lot of information. Breakthrough, you're breaking through. Argonite is taking stuck or stagnant energy that hasn't been moving for a while, and it's an energy that helps you break through. So you may want to connect with that energy. Some of you may work in holistic health, or you are looking at your health, or there's something going on with your health. You could be a doctor or work a healthcare practitioner. Or you're going to meet, somebody, I just heard you're going to fall in love or meet your doctor. There's a relationship with a doctor or a healthcare practitioner of some sort. So let's look at what's coming up as above for soul story number 1. Definitely a lot of breakthroughs this week, and something gets consummated, something gets legalized, or something gets formalized. If not this week, definitely in June. And it's something that you've been working on for a while. Some of you, it could be the launch of something. Some of you are definitely hearing back from someone. Family, friend, lover, boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, wife, significant other, partner, whatever. There is somebody coming back around for you with some kind of proposal and or gift. So we're going to look, here is as above, element of fire. You've got 8. Well, what? I want to make sure here. Yeah, you've got the 8. Okay, the salamander. Okay, so let's look at what's coming up cosmologically. Then you've got the 8 of water. Oh, healing, or Beltane, which is that coming together in May. Did you just meet someone, soul story number 1? Did you just meet someone and then it kind of fizzled out? Now it's getting back going. So Beltane coming together, that's the lovers. So there is this energy of coming together. Let's see, you've got the 5 of water, the 4 of water. Okay, a lot of water, a lot to do with the emotional aspect of you. 8 of earth, 4 of earth. That's interesting because these came up in the pre-shuffle. The God, Emperor energy there. So, crone of fire. Okay, so let's look at this from let's say a cosmological point of view, universal point of view, as above, the heavens. So there is this energy for you that is all about, and I'm going to put this 7th house, coming together. Now, this is a coming together within yourself. You're feeling the need of wanting to come together or be more cohesive in your decisions, more in alignment, head and heart, body, mind, spirit. Feeling and thinking. So you've really been working on yourself to get this kind of harmony in place. And energetically, it's the 4 of Cups. So you're recognizing on a spirit level that there is some kind of gift. There is something, if you don't push too much, soul story number 1. So let me just see here, the energy on the Akash. What is... It's very mystical for you right now, but it is also about manifesting more of your dreams, your goals, your desires, but from a different place than you ever have before. So it is showing energetically that there is this cooperation, there is this coming together with spirit, with your spirit realm, spirit team, spirit guides. There is this coming together, and you're feeling it and you're seeing it through relationships, synchronistic connections. But there also is this energy of you're learning something new on your soul path, and you're coming together with others, perhaps to learn, to grow, to share, maybe to teach, or maybe you're in courses or classes. So you recognize that what you're going to receive on the earth plane is in direct proportion to how connected you are on the spirit plane or on the spirit realm. So there is, okay, we call it in a way, it's metaphysically, it's showing up by the energy of God or the Emperor, which is the God of building, right? Is the God of the earth form. Now, what does that mean? It means that you're tapping into this universal energy of God in form, the building aspect of the universe. And you're starting to use that energy. But it's just baby steps. You're starting to use that energy creatively. So many of you could be very creative, highly creative, or wanting to tap more into your creative expression. Now let's look and see, how is this energy going to unfold for you in the 3D, 4D world? How is this other dimensional energy, 5D and above? Many of you are connecting into the 7th and 8th dimension and 7th and 8th chakra through the spiritual aspect, through your soul star chakra, connecting through the higher self. Okay, 8 of challenges. So I want to say challenges. So there could be a lot of not only choice but decisions to make, but you might feel a bit overwhelmed because this is how this element of fire, the 8 of Wands, is manifesting for you on the earth plane as there's so much to do, maybe too much to do. Okay, let's look at it here. Then you've got the 7 of well, that's what I say, too much to do. So the 8 of water, then you've got, so it's interesting, you've got the 9 of fire, and it's manifesting as the 8 of challenges for you, or 8 of water on the earth plane. And then the next is the 8 of water that's manifesting as the 7. So a lot of choices or decisions. But this is also about you using your creative imagination, visualization, maybe affirmations, maybe picturing things, imagining, visioning. It's also showing that many of you are making your dreams into a reality. Like there's some really big dreams or goals or ideas, and you're putting the steps. So spiritually, it's a breakthrough, but it's a breakthrough that happens step by step by step. Whatever your question is, whether relationship, business, career, health, finance, all of it, it's happening step by step by step. Then you've got the Tower. Okay, so something comes in to change your viewpoint is what I'm hearing. There's a change in, this is very interesting. It's a change in how you think about yourself and your life. Wow, it was heavy this week. The Sun. So the 5 of water. Okay, so what's clarifying the 5 of cups, is the Sun card. So what's going to help you this week is your creativity, your sunny disposition. Even if you're depressed or you're down or you're going through something or you're saying, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed, allow yourself those feelings and then do something creative, artistic, get out. Call someone. Some of you, it's open up to this new relationship. Like you don't have to do everything all in a week or a month or even a year. With this 4 of cups, Spirit is trying to tell you to slow things, to let things unfold. And you might feel a little bit of a slowdown this week and this month, but it's not that things aren't moving. You are breaking through. I mean, you got the Argonite, the darn Argonite moved over, it just rolled in your reading. Queen of Pentacles is qualifying the 4 of cups, which is you, 4 of water, 4 of cups. So again, growth, integration, something with health, well-being, using your resources. The Spirit is trying to tell you, you don't have to push so hard. Just keep doing what you're doing, but be open to new options, be open to new influences. Now, some of these, and I feel the Tower for you really is about breakthrough. It's not a tower like something is being destroyed or, throwing you off. I feel it's like breakthrough. I mean, you got the Argonaut. Yeah, that's going to give you a new perspective. Oh gosh, okay, you got the Ace of Cups, or 1 of Chalices is right over the 8 of Earth. So on a mundane level, soul story number 1, you have to do more of what you love. This is the key. You have to fill your own cup, and you have to make sure that you are doing the Sun. You're integrating your creativity, things that are important to you. There could be, if we're looking at signs, I feel like you've got the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could also be Virgo, I'm seeing. All earth signs, but I do feel that there could be Virgo, maybe even Taurus, Capricorn, but the Queen of Pentacles is really it. Could be Taurus energy, I feel. I'm almost feeling like this Empress energy around you. Swords, Four of Swords. So Four of Earth, Four of Swords is clarifying and qualifying the energy of the Four of Swords. And what do I mean by qualifying? It's changing the energy of the Four of Earth. They're very similar. So this does mean you need a break, you need a rest, mentally, physically. It's not about pulling back, soul story number one. It's about just allowing what is and allowing more of the unfolding. And some of you, this means you need to do something, I don't know, outdoors, be in the sun more, get outdoors, or call a friend. You need to be out more, out and about. You need to like have more joy, but this is also about creating a new route for you. A new route on your path is what I'm hearing. Now let's see what clarifies the Emperor here. Two of Swords. So don't let your indecision bind you, and also again meditation. And I almost feel like this Emperor is almost, it could be looking like he's meditating there. But the sun and the moon, so be very aware, perhaps even this new moon energy can be very powerful for you. Be very aware of the moon cycles is what I'm hearing. I keep hearing sun and sun god, the sun god. Okay, let's see where we're going. The Crone of Fire. So moving forward with your wisdom, and then you've got the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, you might be getting over lack consciousness or not having enough, or you could have had a financial hit and you're coming back around. For others of you, I feel like this has to do with a relationship, that something is changing. You're not going to be the same. The pattern, there's a pattern of relating, a pattern of how you're living is changed and or changing for some of you. It is definitely going to be affecting your relationships, your business dealings. And for many of you, I feel there are contracts coming in. You've got Mercury here, you've got proposal, 7th house, you've got partnerships, relationships. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be asked to do something or write something or contribute something, and there is pay. So if you're asking about money, finance is turning around. If you're asking about health, that's getting better. If you're asking about relationship, that's turning around. And for many of you, there is either someone returning or a new relationship that's coming in. I feel very new. And if not, if it isn't right now, it's going to be in the summer months. Aces can be used for timing, and Ace of Cups is the summertime. Ace of Pentacles is the spring, and Ace of Pentacles is the fall. Ace of Cups is the summer. Ace of Pentacles is the fall. Ace of Swords is the winter, and of course Ace of Wands, which makes sense, right? That Aries energy, and activates. So I want to say for you, soul story number one, it's like things are starting to sort out. Things are starting to move into place, and you just have to allow that, and you can support that. You may not be initiating anything new this week is what I'm hearing. And for many of you, this is really about a really good relationship. Now, this could be a friendship also. It could be a business or collegial relationship, a collaborative relationship. It could be a romantic relationship. But it definitely does have to do with, I'm hearing this, relationship of the highest order. Does that make sense to you? Somebody there of the highest order. I almost feel like somebody is using ritual or magic to draw someone in, and you're asking for everything of the highest order, the best version of you, the best vision of you, of the highest order, and you're drawing that in. Oh, okay, the guides are also, it's the highest order. Oh, how everything comes into order for you in your life. It's now becoming of the highest order. So on a soul level, through the spirit realm, what is manifesting is of the highest order possible at this time. So what you're manifesting is going to be on a higher order than what you had in your past. And your soul insights mantra, soul story number one, is I am manifesting from the highest order. I am manifesting the highest order for my soul path. Yeah. So I want to say, expect, a lot to be happening, a lot starting to move, and let it move on its own. You just need to be sunny, shiny, be the sun. That Leo energy, could be a Leo in your life. Creative, focus on your creativity, inspiration, follow your heart. Leo rules the heart. That's all you need to do right now. You've got so much in motion. Let it move to the highest order, because you can't do that on an ego level. We can't do that on the ego level. Our higher self and spirit has to do that. Our spiritual essence has to move things on the highest order. Vibrationally, if we're doing it on an ego or human level, we can't do it. It's not that vibration. All right, Radiant Soulites, wishing you a beautiful week. And I will connect with you later. See you in the next reading. All right, let me clear the energy. Okay, soul story number 2. I do believe this is a breakout week. This wonderful Argonite that I got from Energy Muse. Wanted to be in the reading, soul story number 1. I'm going to keep it here because I feel like there is this energy of transmutation, transmuting disappointment, frustration, anger, being in touch with it, and being okay with it, but transmuting it now creatively into creative projects, direction, overcoming miscommunication. It's like releasing, it's giving you this energy that's creating a breakthrough. So let's see this week what area of your life is being activated. Your assets, finances, and the things you value. Second house. Energetically, the planetary energy to connect with. Vesta, goddess of sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Vesta also has to do with marriage, also could be contracts. Okay, so second house coming in. Aquarius, this energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Okay, the downloads are starting. Your fortune card is positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune. Okay, that makes sense. Divine wisdom from the chakra card. Something's ending. It's a 36-9. And peace, which is a 31-4. So something about an inner sanctuary. And it's interesting because Vesta also has to do with that as well. The inner, and that's why I said marriage. It's the sacred aspect of ritual and of coming together. And being in a sacred environment or a sacred sanctuary. You are having to go within this week to kind of figure some things out. Finance will be a big focus for you, but also saving. I'm hearing don't overspend, because your peace comes in having your finances a little bit of a cushion. It could be $50 extra a month. It doesn't matter. Just a little bit of a cushion. You're also looking at your own self as your own resource. That second house, finance, but resource. Like, what else can I do to create income, to draw in money, to receive money? What else can I do to share my gifts, my talents, my abilities, what I'm trained in? So you're going to be thinking about extending out. Now, we're using the Book of Shadows, as above is so below, are the cards. So I'm going to look at the cosmological energy, the universal energy, the above. So we know the metaphysical axiom, we know this from Hermetic philosophy, as above as so below. It's also in the I Ching, as within as without. The Tao, the universal energy. So we're going to be looking at the universal energy and how that's affecting you. Because the universal energy, though it is universal, affects people differently depending on your soul's path, your soul level of soul growth and unfoldment, and what you're focused on this lifetime. So let's look and see. We've got here the Two of Fire, Two of Wands. Already I'm getting messages about self-mastery. Six of Water. So that's Six of Cups. That's bringing some blessings in. And then we're going to clarify it with the as below, which has to do with the 3D, 4D realm, right? Okay, the Book of Shadows. Oh, you've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy there. Okay, Wheel of the Year. Wheel of Fortune, 10. And you're showing up as the Five of Fire. Okay. And then the Maiden of Air. Page of Air. Okay, coming under communication. So some of you are teaching or learning or sharing something, or you're going to be writing something. I'm hearing be careful what you put in an email, or be conscious, be aware of what you write or how you communicate this week. Because there's a lot of fire coming through. I mean, look at you, got the firecracker. There's a lot of fire coming through you. You're at a peace and calm, but I feel like you've been holding yourself back, or your personal truth, and now you don't want to do that anymore. So you're going to have to just be cautious of your delivery. Four of Air. A Crone of Water. Okay, this is really about the mystical aspect of your life right now. And the Eight of Fire. We've got the Salamander. Salamanders represent transmutation and transformation. So it's a sign, and this is the progression here. You're showing up as the Five of Fire. So you're having to have persistent effort right now. Some of you may feel that it's conflict or struggle or strife, or you're having to do so much. But you are bringing ancient wisdom in, is what I'm hearing. Or many of you could be studying ancient wisdom, teaching. I also feel like some of you are writing a book. You're writing something, a thesis, a play. I just heard a play. Let's see, how is this energy manifesting on the denser physical realm? How is this energy manifesting on the denser physical realm for soul story number 2? King of Swords. Okay, teaching, meetings. So wherever you're at metaphysically, what you're doing is you are, even if you're in the boardroom, the classroom, working within groups or in a corporation, you are bringing an awareness of how to synthesize energy, how to manage energy, opposing energies. You could be a mediator, litigator, you could just be a manager, you could be with kids, and you're able to see both sides. So there may be this week some situations that you have to mediate and or manage, whether in your own personal life or at work, is what I'm hearing. So let's look at this Six of Water. Oh, now this is interesting. Five of Wands. Don't be beaten down or don't be bullied. I walk away from a fight. So you're showing up energetically, your energy, your cosmological energy, the energy that you're tapping into, source energies, through the Akashic, is this fiery Five of Wands, like great stamina, persistence, being able to go the long haul, okay? But you have to, there could be something with siblings. You've got the Six of Water here, and you've got the Five of Wands. So there could be something with neighbors or siblings, or miscommunication or misunderstanding, or for some of you, a debate, a fight, something going on, argument. I'm hearing choose your words wisely, but it's also showing you, I just hear, I won't be bullied anymore. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to be bullied anymore. I'm not going to not speak my truth. So you're breaking a long-standing pattern with that, and you're tapping in to this universal energy of cooperation and bonding. So there is cooperation for the choices that you're making right now. Okay, you've got the One of Wands, okay, which we know that's the Ace of Fire, and that's over the Hierophant, the book there. So what is going to help you or excite you? Readings, watching readings, doing your own readings, reading anything metaphysical, spiritual, anything that also inspires you, ignites your passion, or illuminates you. Or that's what you're also going to be doing for others. So there might be something that you're studying, soul story number 2, to then teach or share with others. Now let's look and see what's happening here. Is there is a turning point. The cosmological energy that you've got here, the universal energy coming from source, is the wheel of the year, a wheel of fortune. So something is changing. You know it, but you're still having to push through things. And let's see what is changing for you. 6 of Pentacles. Now this is interesting because soul story number 1 got this too. It's your turn to receive. So what's changing is you overgiving. You're not going to be overgiving like you did in the past. So you're coming on the upswing or upside of the wheel. Okay, so 2 of Swords. So how you can manage this energy if you feel like you're going to burn out or too much is, too much is at stake, too much is happening, is to meditate or get out of your head or get in nature, do something else. Some of you could be traveling, or you could live near the beach or mountains and visit there. This is the idea of rest, but also contemplation, meditation. Contemplate before you make big decisions. Is this what you want? Is this leading you to what you want? Because you're putting a lot of effort into something. So story number 2, you're putting a lot of effort into something in your life. Someone, something, perhaps on a community level, business level, a financial level, something that you're building up and you're hoping pays off. Let's see where this goes. High Priestess is clarifying the Maiden of Air. So this just tells me that you're probably going to be extra psychic and maybe even a little extra sensitive to energy, people's energy or environments, and that you are receiving the truth, you are receiving the right messages and guidance. You're opening up to your higher self. That's also by the Hierophant, because this is underneath the Hierophant, the book, The Door of Shadows. So you're able to see below the surface is what I'm hearing. This is a very powerful reading. Something comes in to reinforce your intuition, your insight, your gut knowing. Something comes in to help you clarify and show that you were right all along, or you read it right, you got it right. That's what I'm really hearing, read it right. So some of you could be readers or channelers yourself, or you're studying this, you're doing some kind of divination. I also feel like for you, like the I Ching, there's a great book by Carol K. Anthony. She was actually on my podcast, Awakenings with Michele Meiche. It's in the archives. Carol K. Anthony, A Guide to the I Ching. So I feel like you are being like groomed by spirit, by your higher self. Your little you, the little aspect of you, that little self is being groomed to open up more and more and more to your higher self, to receiving the insights, psychic awareness. It's saying that you're using the higher mind. You're clarifying. Some of you, it could be journal writing, automatic writing. Journal writing could be really good for you as well. You could be meeting somebody or working with someone that's very psychic or intuitive, like a mentor or something. Or many of you are going to be moving into a mentor. Some of you, it's your gifts are really opening up. So maybe you're showing more of this part of you to other people. Because Queen of Swords or Maiden of Air, which could be that page of air, again, communication, writing things, but it also has to do with getting to one's truth. Okay, and then we've got the Four of Air and qualifying that as a Three of Wands. So some kind of completion. Could be also self-care that you're doing this week, weekend, next week, or something. Letters, communication from someone, letters that are beneficial or helpful for you. Getting your letters. I don't know who that's for. I'm getting my letters, or I got the letter. I feel for some of you, there's something or someone you've walked away from. There's something you've walked away from or moved away from. And that space isn't quite yet filled, but it will be. So if you're spending more time on your own, by yourself, maybe some of you may be feeling a bit lonely, that space will be filled, but it's not quite yet. You're filling it more with you. You're filling it more with your spiritual aspect of you. I don't know if you can see this with the High Priestess. There's an image here. So you're right now maybe filling it more. Maybe you're more on social media or Zoom or doing courses, or you're not feeling that you have your community, but you do have Aquarius here. So there is something about community. I feel like many of you are perhaps, there's a void because you had to let go of quite a few people. I mean, you're breaking a pattern. This is all for everyone. We'll see what soul story number 3 has to, be revealed. But this is about breakthrough of a pattern. So there may not be people there yet. But when I look at this card, I see her by the fire, reading something, doing something, and then there's someone delivering a message. I don't know if you can see through the window there, like a postman or something. But what I get with that is like, they're on their way. He's on their way. She's on his way. They're on their way. You don't see them because your back is turned to the cosmic window of life, that portal. But there are people that you're going to be meeting. People are going to be sent to you, soul story number 2. And then we've got the Hermit, so the crone of water, who has, by the way, some kind of bottle here. I want to say elixir. So again, this tells me probably you're spending more time on your own. Definitely this week, maybe the rest of June. I'm not going to say you're not seeing people, but there is this kind of I'm on my own or I'm alone. But you're taking care of yourself. You're nurturing, you're taking care of yourself, Hermit. You're reading, maybe you're laying in the bath reading or on the floor or whatever, in bed, whatever. You're doing more of what you love to do. There's this quiet calm I feel for you, soul story number 2. There's this quiet calm. Okay, let's see where this goes. We've got the element of fire. Oh, that was 8 of fire. So things are going to pick up. And Hierophant. Now this is very interesting because you've got the Hierophant twice. You've got it as above, you've got it from the spiritual energy, from the cosmos, you've got it from the spirit realm. So many of you, if things have been, you're teachers, you're not only healers, many of you, but also teachers. You're here to teach, to relay information. You're also learning something new. You're going to do new level. But you are going to be attracting people that are more in alignment with you, your values, principles, your beliefs, the way that you navigate the world. I feel like this space will be filled with those that are more in alignment with you on a soul level, that are more of your soul signature frequency. So you have had to give up a lot of people, but what's coming back is positive energy, love, joy, and fortune. 2nd of house, increase in finance, relationships stronger, better bonds in relationship, better relationships, more suited to your true soul signature frequency, more energetically you. Relationships that bring you a sense of peace, not unrest. Okay? So your Soul Insights mantra is, I am now attracting in alignment with my soul's signature energy and frequency. So if you feel that, and it's not just a feeling, it's the reality that a lot of people or key people have left your life, or you had to leave them or moved on, it doesn't fit, or there could be issues, arguments, or just something like I can't do this anymore, and you've had to move on. Don't fret. Spirit is sending you other beings, other people that are more in alignment to your soul signature energy and frequency. Your soul signature frequency and your energy that are more in resonance for you. All right, soul story number 2. I wish you so much peace, love, and joy, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take good care. Okay, let me clear the energy. Okay, soul story number 3. Let's see what's happening with you. So if you didn't listen to soul story number 1 and 2, this is Argonite, and it's rolled into the reading. It's a lot about channeling energy. Could be representing people that are angry and need to release the energy or channel it in a life-enhancing way. But it also creates breakthroughs. Anger is a very powerful energy in motion. And when channeled is just amazing because it gives us inspiration and aspiration, right? It gives us a reason sometimes, like, I want to help that person. I want to get this, I want people to get this. There is this kind of coming together with others. So expect some breakthroughs for you coming up. Scorpio, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive. So this is some of the energy that you're going to be working with. Chiron, deep healing, healing power, empathy, and the ability to teach or learn remedies. Okay, so that's Scorpio, Chiron and Scorpio. So deep healing, wow, getting really getting to the bottom of things this week. What house will be affected? The 12th house. What did I say? The bottom of things, subconscious. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power, but this is about the subconscious. Using hypnotherapy, alpha theta healing, NLP, visioning, dreams, working through dreams. Let's see what your fortune says. Fool, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. And then the chakras, visualization. What did I say? To visualize. Wow. Spiritual awakening. Okay, I see what's happening with you. Soul story number 3. It's so clear, even before we get to the as above is so below. So you are having, for some of you, it's your first awakening. You're having a real big awakening. Some of you, it's a quiet, calm awakening, but it's deep. What we call it's cathartic. It's releasing stuff. It's deep. It's like the oil in the earth, right? Plutonian, Pluto and Mars. Pluto and Mars are co-rulers of Scorpio. So you've got the Mars energy to get in there. You've got a lot of stamina, a lot of focus. You want to, whatever it is, dive deep or go far or go up or whatever it is that you're doing, you want to do. But it is saying to harness the power, the healing energy for you that's going to help you is through the subconscious. So dreams, visualization, visioning, daydreaming, using that subconscious energy right now. Hypnotherapy, MP3s, CDs, I have some hypnotherapy, I believe, on this channel, but there's so many also on YouTube. So be very aware of energy this week and also the rest of June. Be very aware of what supports you because you're being challenged to see where your challenges are, but you're being challenged to see where you haven't yet made changes and what is blocking or stopping you subconsciously. So I also am a hypnotherapist, so that's something that interests you, or even past life regression. You can always email me at soulplayground.life. You got to get this is about getting to the root of the blocks and also the root of what ignites you, turns you on, what aligns you to your particular source energies. Some of you may be doing stuff with the brain, creating new neural pathways, or maybe there's supplements that you're taking. Many of you may feel like you can't turn your mind off, or you're waking up perhaps between 3:30, 4 in the morning because you're getting downloads, you're actually getting alignments. You're purging a lot energetically. Now it's a 29 here, which breaks down to an 11 too, that master number. So this is about connecting with your soul group, your soul tribe, energetically. So you might be connecting energetically before you start connecting with them physically, on the physical realm. You might just have this feeling of something or someone is just right around the corner. So there could be a lot of subconscious fears coming up. There could be just a lot from the subconscious inner knowing, subconscious dreams, messages, goals. This is about, you've got a 28 here that distills to a 10. So this is about going in a new direction, a whole new level, new direction, which means about taking a risk, but it's a calculated risk. It's not like a foolish, even though you got the Fool for new beginnings, it's not something that's foolhardy, that's going to hurt you or harm you, okay? But it is requiring you to do something new, or to respond in a different way, a new way. And I feel like you might be releasing some energy where even it's a good time to get a reading, watch YouTube or get a personal individual reading. The healing that's happening is to free you from your past. Now, it could be past life, it could be this life, it could be other dimensional, it could be what are the patterns that are lodged in your subconscious mind, and how do you access those? Now, this could be memories that you want to access that are going to give you insight and awareness on what it is that you actually now want to do or focus on. So it's not just about blocks, because you are in this next level, next stage of awakening. So let's look and see what's coming from the cosmos on the spirit realm. You've got the 4 of Earth here. This here. I don't know if you can see. Ooh, 3 of Earth. So we go from the 4 to the 3. Nice progression there. 2 of Earth, another progression. Wow, let's see where this is going. You're in good hands, Spirit is saying. Then you've got the Mother of Fire, Queen of Fire there. Wow, all this Earth, 1 of Earth. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. You're showing up as the 1 of... Wow, this also reminds me, I think it's Da Vinci's Man, if you look up online. So this is about a deep transformation for you, soul story number 3. This is deep. Something is changing on such a deep level. It's going to be visceral. You're going to be able to feel it in your solar plexus. Some of you, I want to say that the nauseousness, what you can't stomach, is going away. So you're showing up in this new level, but on the earth. So this is about manifesting something that's already there in the Akashic template or blueprint and template, about manifesting this way of being. And for some of you, it has to do also with a career. There's something that you've meant to, it's your dharma, it's your life work, your purpose. Wow, Samhain. Here we go. Is that the moon? That's the moon. 18, yeah. So be aware of the full moon. It could be very revealing for you, the next full moon, or all the moon cycles, but full moon especially. Spell casting, 8. Wow, look at that. Okay, so she's funneling that energy. I don't know if you can see this, but it's almost like, it's like the magician. And then it's like as above is so below. She's funneling this healing light source energies from God, the all that is, the universal energies are funneling through her into her creations. There's the light there. It gets distilled into what she wants to create. So you're to be both receptive but active at this time. Okay, 5 of water. So on a, 5 of water, but this is on a spirit level. It has to do with, it's about something is over and spirit is like nurturing you through the losses and is by the birds, if you can see the birds there, is speaking to you, is moving you through the losses, moving you through what's changed and what's emotionally been hardship for you. Again, Chiron, deep healing emotionally. Now, what's very interesting is all of these are read upright, but this one came reversed, so I'm going to read it as a reversal. Crone of air. The only thing you're not doing is using your own inner knowing, your own wisdom enough. So your truth has been blocked for you. I think that's the deep healing subconsciously. What happened high school, middle school, family stuff, where you couldn't speak up or speak your truth. So that's been blocked. So you're going to be getting to your deeper truth also. Let's see how this manifests for you. So that energy is being somehow blocked or has been blocked. Maybe you haven't been listening or able to hear clearly your messages from spirit or from your higher self, that part of you. Maybe this is about develop. And I feel like it's more about spirit. I feel like you are connecting to your higher self, or maybe some of you newly are connecting to your higher self, or others, you're just understanding about your higher self. There is this connection about spirit. It's like you need to be a new form. The new form is living more from your higher self. Okay, let's see what comes up. Queen of Chalices. Okay, Queen of Cups. But okay, so there is this. So the Four of Earths, whatever is the growth that's happened that brought you to a new level, has also brought you some emotional pain, sadness, loss. That's coming right through to the five of water here, Five of Cups. Yeah, look at that, Five of Pentacles. So feeling kind of like you're on your own, maybe a little lost, or you're having to do a lot on your own. Where are my peeps? Where's, why is this part of my path? I'm on my own. I mean, spiritually, you've got the One of Earth. So it's about a gift. It's about something new. It's a whole new level. That, I mean, in tarot, the progression goes from 1 to 10, but also 10 to 1. So you're poised for some kind of turnaround or some kind of gift, some kind of acknowledgement about what you do on the earth plane, something where you're recognized or recognized for something. But it is coming out of a lot of pain and loss and perhaps confusion and indecision, perhaps being even let down from someone or about something. Then you've got the Queen of Wands. Okay. Could be Leo there. And then you've got the Mother of Fire, which is Queen of Wands. So how do you share this energy? That's one thing you need to ask yourself, soul story number 3. What's a best way for you to share the powerful energy that you have without having to dim your light or mute yourself? How do you share this energy and with whom? So I feel like you're learning to discern more. Yeah, Ten of Swords. You haven't been able to do it. You've been practicing, but you haven't been able to do whatever it is that you want to do fully. Maybe you haven't been around the right people or right situations. So something is ending through this deep healing work. Chiron and Scorpio in the 12th house. I mean, you can even look that up online. Chiron and Scorpio in the 12th house. That's deep. You've got the 12th house, which is the house of Pisces. It's also Neptune. So getting over delusions, things that have eluded you or deluded you. And what is a delusion and what is an illusion and what is a dream that can be a goal, a desire put into motion to manifest. So you're having to clear all of that out. Now let's see what qualifies you. Wow, 8 of Swords. So you may feel like you just need to rest and let things alone for a while. There we are, the Hangman. Rest and let things alone for a while. Pisces. So you've got the 12th house, Pisces. You've got Pisces here with the Hangman or hang person, hang woman. So getting a new perspective, I would really use these retrograded energies to go within, to figure some things out, to contemplate, to journal, to look at what seems to be coming up, what seems to block me, what is this pattern that I keep repeating, and because you're going to notice what you're repeating by what you're drawing in. Then you've got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, things picking up and feeling like, look at these little elves, feeling like you're being helped by the universe. And that's under spell casting, that's under strength. So all you need to do is just hold on, take it day by day, minute by minute, step by step, one day at a time. And that strength that you have, that natural strength, it's also the Leonian energy of vitality. Just keeping with it, there is a breakthrough. You're accumulating wealth, you're accumulating knowledge to share with others. This could be a new business idea, a relationship. You're showing up differently. That's the biggest part of this reading. Then we've got, again, the 5 of Water. Energetically, Spirit has taken things from you. God, the all that is part of your path, your higher self. Some things have been removed, people, situations, there's been loss. But through that, Spirit remains, the birds. So Spirit is wanting you to focus on what remains, the spiritual connection, the spiritual understanding, the spiritual sustenance, your spiritual practice, your spiritual insights. You're being helped spiritually. Now let's see how it manifests for you on the earth plane. 10 of Wands, okay? And you got the 10 of Swords. So you're at the height right now of overwhelm. And something's completing. You're definitely 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. You're getting to the bottom of whatever it is, this Chiron and Scorpio in the 12th house. You're using your visualization. You're having an awakening. Let's see where it goes. How do we shift this energy of Spirit's insight being blocked from you? 6 of Pentacles. Now, every card, now I shuffled during the reading and before I started the reading, every soul story number 1, 2, and 3 got 6 of Pentacles also. So for you, it has to do with even relationships and give and take. It also has to do with success in a new venture or in a relationship. It's going to affect you to trust your guidance, your inner guidance, and that's going to move you out of poverty consciousness. So you've been in a poverty consciousness, or you grew up in a household with poverty consciousness or lack, or the idea you have to give more, or you have more to give, so you should give more. You know, some of you've had to kind of keep track of, oh, I did this so much, or I gave this much, which is not bad right now, I want to say. This is not... I'm actually going to clarify, what is the breakthrough for soul story number 3? What is awakening? What is the awakening that is happening in what area? So it's definitely on the subconscious. It's in the 12th house. So it has to do with your subconscious. It has to do with how you think. It has to do with your own limitations, busting past your own limitations, manifesting through the element of air. Yeah, your thoughts, your beliefs, your limitations. So the awakening for you, for many of you, is on the mental realm. It has to do with your beliefs, your ideas, what you think. That's why you also have the Hangman here, for getting a new perspective. But the perspective is actually going to be more you. It's going to be more aligned to your soul. Now let's see how this breakthrough is going to manifest or help you on the earth plane, everyday life and living. 5 of Wands. Okay. So you don't compete and have to try so hard. So there's no one to compete with, nothing. So it's going to be more about perseverance rather than other people around you. So something is shifting. Maybe some of you are very competitive, or you were taught to be competitive, or you didn't think you're competitive. So why try? Why should I do this? I'm not going to do it. People aren't going to like it anyway. Some of you, I feel like it could be something, whether YouTube, something you're doing more publicly, or some of you want, it could be a relationship. It's going to be different for everyone. And some of you, it's going to be a combination. Some of you, I definitely hear it has to do in the workforce, like why try, or you were passed up for promotion. Could just be you're not in the right place. or you need to study more yourself or do more of what you enjoy doing, and that lightens the energy so it's not so combative or conflicting, that instead of struggle and strife, what's happening in your life becomes just persistent effort. It becomes, oh, on the earth plane, you just have to be more constant. You have to be consistent. You know, you have to be consistent in what you post. You have to be consistent in what you put out, just showing up there. And that, the consistency, the constancy moves you forward. Okay? All right, let's see what else here. Okay, here we go. What else? What's it going to bring you? The new direction, One of Pentacles. It's going to bring you help. And look at this. It's as if God is moving the obstacles, the boulders out of your life. So soul story number 3, whatever you're working on, please keep with it, or at this reading, jump into it. Chiron, Scorpio. Chiron and Scorpio, the 12th house. This next awakening that many of you are having, some of you are about to have, is going to remove the boulders. You're going to have the help you need. The universe is abundant, and the universe's abundance is going to be working through you, as you, but also for you. And this is going to be a whole new way of you living and being, and how you attract. So you're not going to feel so much that you're at a deficit. And this is beautiful. Look at this. You're moving from this to this. That you don't have to strive and push. Look at that. You don't have to, less effort, more consistency, constant consistency, perseverance. That gets the ball rolling. And those blocks that you've had internally, subconsciously, are lifted. Not going to take a long time. This isn't years. You've been already put in the work. This is a very relatively quick shift is what I'm hearing, because you're already in the process of it. And it's going to allow you to move forward and trust. Have the courage to embrace change. Take risks, be adventurous. Naked and not afraid, right? Showing up. It's the male aspect of you to go out there in the world, go out there, get what you want, do what you want, extend yourself out on a soul level, and very little baggage, and being guided by your own light. So this is about the awakening that happens through this visualization, through this deep inner work that you're doing, whatever it is, the process that's happening to you from spirit, from source energies, and for many of you that you're doing also, on your own. You're doing in the 3D world. Expect a breakthrough. Okay, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am breaking through to new levels of my soul expression. Yeah, some of you, my nose itchy. When there's something, someone's going to call you, talk to you pretty quickly as you're watching this. And I'm also getting itchy palms, itchy. So there's something activating on a healing level, but also financially for you. So this is going to open up a whole new level for you financially as well. Lots of good stuff here. Lots of good stuff. All right, let me know how this resonates for you and with you, and I will see you in the next reading. I just wish you so much peace, love, and light.